Hey, what is going on, guys? It is SportyClash here. Welcome back. Oh my gosh, with another Clash of Clans video. And in today's episode, we got the brand new for Town Hall 10, the clone spell. Now, this is not something that I have used even on my main account. A lot of this stuff I don't really main or even touched, but I did dabble in the clone spell just a tiny bit with one of the attack strategies for Town Hall 17. So I obviously know the aspect of it, but is it useful at Town Hall 10? Now, for today's attack strategy, we're actually going to keep it the mass dragons that I normally use, because we've already done the bowlers and we've already done the minor troop, and none of those have really worked out very well. So we are actually going to replace, we're going to try this out. We're going to replace the lightning spells and the 2 earthquake spells that I normally use in my saved recipes. I usually do 9 lightning with 2 earthquake, but we're actually going to test out, is the clone spell good for mass dragon attack strategies? Now, if you guys are new to my channel when it comes to the free-to-play series, you guys know that these are just tests. They're not the final, oh, this is the best Town Hall 10 attack strategy. No, this is just a test to use the brand new items that you get at Town Hall 10 and kind of create an army with them. I'm starting to create an actual army with it, but I just think the clone spell could actually work very well with mass dragons. So I think this is going to be pretty cool. Now, sadly, we do not have the barbarian king, but that is perfectly fine. We can still just use the minion prince as long as I have 2 heroes going at all times. Now, the clone spell is maxed out it is not maxed out. Sorry, it is not maxed out for Town Hall 10. It is level 2, so it's not fully maxed out, but still giving it a shot a little bit in the future when I play as much as I can. I want to have those stuff mastered or maxed out for that Town Hall before we do these types of videos, but I am a little bit behind right now. Now, it seems like, we're just whatchamacallit? I forget. I joined a clan, random clan, and it's going pretty well. I mean, I've only been in here for less than 10 hours, but anyway, let's see how the clone spell works with the mass dragons. Now, this is obviously going to be a little bit different because I'm used to 9 lightning spells and 2 earthquakes that I was able to actually take out. Now, the army that I'm using, I don't know why I have the puppet. I don't want the puppet, actually. I want the magic mirror, and I actually have to resave that, but we'll do that a little bit later. Let's get into it. Let's find a Town Hall 10 base or Town Hall 11. No. I want to find a base. As much as I want loot, I want a Town Hall 10 base so that we can compare it, because obviously if I attack a Town Hall 9 or a Town Hall 11, that is very unfair to the clone spell, honestly. So this looks like a pretty decent Town Hall 10. Very terrible loot, but at this point it was just kind of coming pretty easily. This is a pretty decent Town Hall 10, so we're actually going to attack this one. We're going to see what can the clone spell do with mass dragons versus without mass dragons, because without mass dragons or without clone spell, this thing cooks. Easily the greatest attack for Town Hall 10, but let's get this going. So 3 lightning spells, I think it is all it takes for these levels. I think it's 3 or 2, which is why I'm saying this is going to be different, because we usually have 9 lightning with 2 earthquake, but we'll see what it can do. Now, I have to match up the giant arrow, and I did get the giant arrow, but I missed one of them, which is perfectly fine. So we're actually going to start the attack on that side, and we'll be able to use the minion prince to actually kind of freeze that air defense, which is going to be very good. So once we line it up correctly, let's wait. Hopefully it doesn't attack. Hopefully it goes, there we go. Oh, it actually destroyed it anyway, so that's perfectly fine. So this is where the mass dragons kind of take over to begin with, where it doesn't really need too much. And I'm wondering, does the clone spell even need to be a necessity? Oh, it does need to be, because there's a CC troop. So we're going to clone those. It looks like it only clones 1 dragon. So we get 1 extra dragon, which did help out in taking out that CC troop. But I think this is going to be a 3-star with or without CC, or without that clone spell. But oh, there's more. There is more, which is actually kind of fine, because the it seems like the clone spell is still going. So that 1 extra dragon could help out. Now, obviously, it depends with the clone spell of what you're actually cloning. If there was archers, you would obviously multiply that by whatever level it is or something like that. But we did get that 1 extra dragon to help out, and we still absolutely cooked with it. I mean, like I said, mass dragons for Town Hall 10 is probably going to be the final attack strategy because of how good it is, to be honest with you. I mean, this thing cooks every Town Hall 10. I haven't found a base that I haven't been able to, but obviously the clone spell gets you that 1 extra dragon. So instead of 12, it is actually 13 for the meantime. So that's definitely something to consider. I personally don't think for this attack strategy it's necessary, but it could be very well used for CC troops. I know the clone spell is very necessary for CC troops. Oh, this is a perfect base to test this out. This is almost a max Town Hall 10. Now, this is where things are really going to get tricky because this is a higher level. So let's see, does that 1 extra dragon make a difference? Let's destroy those. Try to destroy as much as you can. I accidentally put too many, which is definitely going to affect the attack for sure. Now we're going to try to line this up. So we got 1, we got a portion of the other, which is going to be great because the minion prince can take that out. Watch how incredible this is. So we're going to start the attack on this side, use the ability, and we already took out that last air defense, so we technically didn't need it. Now remember, we still have that clone spell. This base looks so cool in Town Hall 10. Literally, that's the first thing that caught my eye, by the way. So here we go. Is that extra clone spell truly necessary? We're going to use the clone spell right around that single target inferno once everything kind of moves its way towards the center of the base, because obviously you don't want to just waste the clone spell. But we got to take out that single target inferno, which I'm honestly going to focus on right here. I think I'm going to clone one of the dragons over here, get us that 1 extra dragon. There it is. Okay, so we got 1 extra dragon, and let's see. So with that 1 extra dragon, it did do extra damage towards that single target inferno, which definitely helped out in the attack, which is ultimately regarding in another 3-star. Dude, this attack is crazy, man. I think the clone spell could be very useful. Now, you could actually still base it with this mass dragons if you really truly want that extra security of that 1 extra dragon. I seem to be taking out all of the air defense perfectly fine. Even without the 9 lightning spells and the 2 earthquake spells, I still manage to actually destroy all of the air defenses. Now, my giant arrow has been perfect every single time, so if you mess it up, it could result. And actually, we're going to do that next attack. I'm going to mess up a giant arrow and see if it actually makes a difference on this attack. Now, it could make a difference in general, but let's see the clone spell a little bit. But I just wanted to show you that if you are perfect with that, it is a guaranteed 3-star. So we're going to attack this base. I am going to mess up one of the giant arrows, and we're not going to get that. We're going to actually leave 2 air defense up instead of 1 and see if that makes a difference. So we are going to take out this. Now, this is a little bit of a rushed, Town Hall 10 a little bit, just a tiny bit. But we are going to use the giant arrow just across. No, I don't want to hit a single one. So we're just going to use it across like this. So we're going to kind of waste it a little bit, which is going to stink. But hey, got to do what I got to do for science, right? Here we go. So we're going to use it right now. And we didn't get a single thing, but we destroyed a lot of things, I will say. So now, how would you go upon this if you messed up your giant arrow? I'd probably go like this and then freeze that still. But let's wait for the clone spell, see when we get closer to that air defense. And I'm actually going to use it right now to freeze it. So again, the minion prince could come in handy, but you do have 2 air defense going now. So I'm actually going to clone right here, which is going to give us that extra dragon to spawn right on top of that air defense, which takes out one of them. So that extra clone is doing damage to the actual air defenses. So that could be really helpful if you do mess up your arrow. But let's see. Remember, this is a Town Hall 10 now, and we're losing dragons left and right here. But we'll see. I'm actually quite nervous for this, I will say. I messed up the attack and everything, but I did freeze the thing. So we have that multi-target inferno absolutely cooking, but we got a lot of defenses left. The minion prince is the guaranteed go-to for this attack strategy, by the way, 100%. Like, the king doesn't even compete. The king does not compete, and it looks like even with the clone spell, that extra 1 dragon to spawn in definitely still helped out. This is why I love mass dragons. I love mass dragons. I think it's one of the best for Town Hall 10, and we 3-starred yet again. 3 stars in a row. Maybe with or without the clone spell, it's definitely something that you want to consider. But for Town Hall 10 without CC troops, you could leave it go for now. I mean, honestly, just upgrade it. But it is a really good extra cushion to have that one extra dragon, I will say. Let's try Town Hall 11. We're here. This will be the last attack for the video. Highly doubt if we 3-star Town Hall 11, that's going to be pretty cool. But let's see. So we're going to do the same attack like we normally do. 1, 2, 3. And this time we're going to hit the giant arrow because obviously it is a higher Town Hall. It is a higher Town Hall. So we will be able to hit that giant arrow as best as possible. Oh, see? Okay, hold on. I almost messed it up. This way you wait. Let's see. Oh, the king's going after the thing. I thought I put do not disturb on, but someone joined my Discord server, so this is gonna be close. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Is the clone spell? I actually had to send in a dragon to help out. So let's see how this goes. So we still have that clone spell, but we have 2 air defenses up now. If I 3-star Town Hall 11, it could be because of the clone spell. It could not. So I definitely. Oh, one of the. Okay, so we only got 1 left. So we're not gonna say. We're gonna save the clone spell for right now, because this is already taking a beating. We're gonna wait, see. I'm just gonna let the dragons take it out. They're already locked onto it, and we're gonna use that towards that single target inferno because that's gonna really mess up our troops. So let's see. Will this extra dragon, once they move closer, I want to do it right now. Will the extra dragon spawn at the single tower? But sadly, the second single tower completely wrecked the clone. It did do some damage, which is gonna help out for my minion prince here, I will say, but it's nothing crazy or anything like that. I don't know if we're going to 3-star this at all, which again was expected. It's a Town Hall 11. And I also did mess up my attack, I will say. And I'm actually going to use my ability here because the Minion Prince's abilities, top tier. One of the best heroes of all time, if I can actually use an attack strategy for it. But it looks like we are going to get a 2-star here. Could be a 3 still, but we did use the Minion Prince's ability. And they're going down quite quickly, but the dragons are still up. No way we get destroyed by a single target inferno. Clone spell would have been perfect there, by the way. Clone spell would have been very perfect. But still, nice little 2-star. That's a Town Hall 11, though, with a Town Hall 10 attack strategy. It's not bad. No Eagle Artillery, though, so that's, I guess, the big difference. But yeah, the clone spell is definitely something you can add to your army camp for now. I don't think it's going to do a significant damage or difference at Town Hall 10, but it is a very good extra boost, I guess you could say, because I just got like a 75% or so on a Town Hall 11 without a Eagle Artillery, obviously, but still a pretty decent attack for being a Town Hall 10 player. But yeah, just gonna collect this loot here. We got fully maxed out, so not really that big of a deal. But clone spell, let me know what you guys think of it. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. What do you guys use it with? Again, I always have to reiterate this is not the final attack, as well as I'm not a professional. I'm not here to teach you with like this attack strategy specifically, and I'm also just kind of throwing things together. But this is just pretty cool. So anyway, that is going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next episode.